Hey there guys, gals, and my non-binary pals, how's it going? Brybread here bringing you a brand new video. So, before I jump into the topic of this video, I want to say that I'm going to be trying new types of content for this channel. I'm going to be trying to do complete Let's Play series, and I'm also going to be reviewing media that I consume, and I might try a couple other things as well. I just want to do something on this channel that isn't just topic of the week videos relating to LGBTQ issues. I want to kind of diversify what I'm doing a little bit and bring in some different types of viewers. And while what these videos are will vary depending on the week, eventually I do want to nail down the additional videos. I don't want to do everything under the sun. I want to have a couple extra videos other than the topic of the week videos that I've been doing now. I want to put out more content, and I don't want it to just be trans related stuff. I want to kind of show all of my passions, and I'm going to figure out how to do that. And now we'll jump right into the actual topic of the video. So this is part 2 of basically what was a long-winded essay that I was writing, and I would suggest watching the first video before you watch this one. I'll put a link in the description below, and it'll be at the end card, but I wouldn't recommend watching this video first. I would recommend watching that video first. Jumping right into it, part 2. Basically, the more psychological way I kind of knew that I was always a man, and some obstacles that gave me kind of along the way. Last week's video was about how I realized that I was a man because of the statistics that I kind of escaped. So, with that said, I'm going to jump right into it. Something that I learned about when I was in therapy was that sometimes a person's mental maturity can stop at a certain age. This can be for any myriad of reasons. Sometimes it has no reason at all, but sometimes it's due to emotional trauma, such as being bullied every day and being told that you should kill yourself by anonymous people on the internet. Or maybe it's your family life being kind of extra chaotic. This can also happen because you don't necessarily feel like you're living your life. It happens a lot to trans and gay adults. For people who know me fairly well, my emotional age is around 12. For years I thought this was because of the bullying that I went through as a kid. I kind of shut down and developed self-harm issues around the age of 12. It could have also been from the less than ideal chaos that my family as a whole suffered around the same time. Something only those who are really close to me now, or who were super close to me back then, really know anything about. But something else occurred around that time too. I started going through puberty. With that puberty, I started developing a lot of discomfort in my body. This discomfort was something that I kind of convinced myself was normal, and I didn't even really start opening up about it to people until like the last 5 years or so. And it was in opening up about it that I realized that it wasn't actually all that normal. Also around this time, I started developing this weird feeling at the back of my head that I wasn't meant to live past 25. And I wasn't. Not the way things were going right then. I wasn't meant to be that person. She hated herself and idealized death to an unhealthy degree. I wasn't meant to be that person. And while I'm still not comfortable in my body, things are easier now because I can look in the mirror and I can see the man that I'm meant to be. But the point of this and how it ties into last week's video and is considered a part 2 is that I think if I had come out as trans in my teen years and if I was allowed to transition earlier on, maybe my mental maturity wouldn't have been so stunted. But that's what I mean by I was always a man. There was never a time where I was truly comfortable with my body or truly comfortable in this idea of my womanhood. Only now I'm almost 30 and struggling to figure out what it means for me to be a man. Because I'm living in this new place and I can reinvent myself and become the guy that I always wanted, but at the same time I don't want to play into this toxic masculinity idea. So it's trying to figure out how to balance myself with still being me at my core, with being geeky and having the passions that I do, and also being this new person who I've wanted to be my entire life. I want to learn how to be confident without being cocky, and I want to learn how to be stoic without being a brick wall and unemotional. I want to learn how to be as happy and excited as I am about things without being so flamboyant, because while it might be a bad thing, I kind of consider that flamboyant nature of mine to be more attached to the female that I was always trying to be, as opposed to the guy that I am now. Maybe that's a way of me playing into toxic masculinity, I don't know. But as much as I love being happy and excited about things, I don't like how flamboyant I am about things. Like, if somebody were to ask me if I'm gay or whatever, I am not ashamed of the fact that I'm gay. It's just I don't want it to ooze from every pore of me. I don't want to be campy, and I don't want to be obviously trans and obviously gay. I want people to have to dig to find these things about me. Again, not because I'm ashamed of them, but because it doesn't define me as a person. There is so much more to me, and I want those things to come first. And while maybe part of my personality is just that I'm a happy, excited puppy person, I want to mature somehow. But anyway, so this is me opening up more about how I'm realizing that this wasn't just something that I realized in my 20s that is meant to be the rest of my life. I'm realizing that this is something that I've actually struggled with my entire life. And while I've tried to say, oh, I was raised as a woman, therefore I wasn't actually a man until I realized I was trans, it's something that my brain was trying to rationalize and comprehend and figure out how to deal with long before I realized that I didn't identify as I thought I did. Anyway, so thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to be trying to put out different types of content. If you have any ideas for different types of videos that I can upload to my channel, please leave something in the comments below. Contact me through Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Sarahah, whatever it takes to reach out to me. Okay, thank you, and have a great week, guys. Bye!